Hello, hello. I am back to help you do this thing called life. So, yes, I've been praying for you, and please, please, please keep praying for me, okay? Tonight, whew, I want to have, I guess, a moment of encouragement for you that is really rooted, I suppose, in my own present circumstances. And sometimes, we really, a lot of times, when you hear preachers, when you hear teachers, when you hear people speaking, there may be times when they are speaking from that place of, how do I put it? Of testimony about where they've been. But I know that I know that I know there are so many times when they are speaking from where they are, and what they are doing is coming into agreement with what God has said. They're allowing their faith to come out and speak for them and speak to them, because there is something to be said about opening your mouth and releasing what is on the inside of you. We're speaking spirits. Our words are spirit and they are life. They have power. Life and death is in the tongue. Okay? So, as I come to you tonight, I come to you right in the midst of battle. And it ain't with nobody on the outside of me. It is all in this body right here. And there's a battle that's going on between remaining the same and, I don't want to say becoming, because I already am. Manifesting. There we go. Manifesting greater. Greatness is in me. Greatness is in you. But we have to push through at every instance. And I believe the greater the fight, the closer we are to another door, to crossing another threshold. And so it's not sickness. It's not anything like that. It's just here. It's right there. Oh, I hope my hands aren't ashy. um, but it's just right there, y'all, pushing through day by day. Sitting in front of this camera is not easy. I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll probably say it again. But I want to please God. I want to do what He said. And so I will say this too. Sitting in front of this camera gives me a reason to show up. Like, I have a reason to show up every day. And I want you to find your reason to show up every day. What is it that pulls you out of a spot? Because when I sit here, I want to be where I'm supposed to be. And it's not faking it. It's pushing through. Y'all, I have found myself, we all have seasons. I've talked about cycles before. I've talked about us having seasons before. And most times you're in a battle, just got out of one, or just about to go into one. But just know that you win. When I sit here and talk to you, I'm talking to you from my victory. I know that it is a done deal. Everything God is going to do, He has already done. I simply have to walk it out. So the season that I've been in, and I want to expose him, because I want to expose the devil. I want to expose the issue, so that as light hits it, it can diminish. So, without even realizing it, this cycle or season of insecurity had popped back up. This season of wanting to be affirmed, of wanting to be validated. It had shown up again, and I didn't even realize it. And so, I've shared with you before that I do voiceover work for YouTube channels, Grace for Purpose and Grace for Purpose Prayers. And with those two channels, Grace for Purpose and the prayer channel, it seemed like lately the work had slowed down a little bit, and so I was I found myself questioning, am I good enough? Did I deliver that the right way? Is he pleased with my delivery? And then I cloaked it with, well, I just want to make sure that I am doing his vision the way he wants it, the man that's over the channels, that I am doing what he needs me to do for his vision. I can change it. If I need to switch up my delivery method or style, I can do that. I can, and I ended up emailing him saying, is everything okay? Should I change it up? I was just listening. But what I didn't think about until after I'd already sent the email, and it had been like, maybe it had been 24 hours since I'd heard from him. I know I sent it one morning, and by that night I still hadn't heard from him. And so then the thoughts go, oh no, should I have not sent the email? I don't want to seem like I need to be coddled or handheld, have my hand held, or I don't want to get on his nerves. I hope I'm not. I hope, and that anxiousness, and that I felt this thing now. And if you know me, know me, peace is my spot, okay? Like, and I think I've said it before, after salvation, I value peace. Peace is my place. So when I start feeling like I'm all over the place, like I'm on a ship that's being tossed to and fro, and I could feel it. I could feel it. And I was laying in my bed, and I'm like, what's this? What is this? And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then my mind went back to, I had started looking at the numbers again. Like, this YouTube channel has lots of subscribers. And there are several different voices that voice artists that do the work. And I found myself comparing. I found myself looking at, well, they put this one up 2 days ago, but his went up yesterday. Well, let me see. How many hits do they have? How many hits do y'all? I don't even do that. Like, I'm over that. I don't do that. That's one of the things that I know I can't do. But I had found myself there without even realizing it. And I made a conscious decision. No, I'm stepping out of this. And so I did. I stepped right on out of it. I will not compare myself. I will not second guess myself. I will not move back into this place of fighting for, and when I say recognition, I don't even mean like on a mic, somebody saying she's the greatest. No, 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 no. I mean, even the one-on-one, that desire to say, you're doing a great job. Like, all of that, I cannot go back to that place. I can't go back to that place. God has done so much in me in this last year. Like, the thing of not being around people, oh my God, y'all, that was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Because it gave me an opportunity to detox. It gave me an opportunity to get to know me, to love me, to really know who I am based on just me. Not on who I felt the need to be at school, not on who I felt the need to be at church, not on who I felt the need to be when I was surrounded by family, but just alone, finding out who I was, and I will not lose this person again. And so I encourage you, seasons and cycles, they will come. They are necessary, honestly, for us to elevate. Everything that comes along to challenge you is not, although you have the opportunity to fall, you don't have to. If you fall, you don't have to stay there. You can get up, recognize it, like come to yourself quickly. Even if for a moment you lose yourself, find yourself again and stay true to who you are. Stay true to who you are. And so I encourage you, if the battle seems great, then know that what is on the other side of this battle is greater. Know that you can win. Know that you have won. You just need to walk it out. And so, though my thing, the fight that I've had was with insecurity, with not knowing, am I making a difference? Is this mattering? Am I doing it right? Am I? And I went from trying to please one person to, when I got over that, I ended up, there was still somebody else that I was just trying to gain that approval. And when I got over that, I saw this week that the enemy was trying to lure me into that place of seeking approval again. Won't happen. I killed it. The only real approval that I need doesn't come from the east, the west, the north, or the south. It comes from God. I want to tell you that same thing. Do not allow the enemy to fool you. You are good enough. You are good enough. You can win. You have won. You are valuable. You are loved. You do matter. Whatever it is, check the voice. And I'm going to go. I know this is going long and this, take it in bites or whatever, but check the voices. When you hear these voices, when things are coming to you, does the voice sound like your Father, God? Or does it sound like the enemy? Check it. Even if it's your inner voice, who's it teaming with? Is it siding with what the enemy is saying about you? Or does it sound like how God feels about you? Is it a sound that's loving on you? Even if it's correction, is it loving correction? Or is it somebody tearing you down? Check the voice and then make the adjustments. But look, I need you to win because I need what you bring to the table. I need what you have to offer. Even if I don't hear you, the atmosphere hears you and it shifts because of you. So even if you're not privately in my space, I believe that we can all play a part in helping to bring this earth, bring the people around us into where they need to be. Okay? All right. Phew. I told y'all, God has been challenging me, okay? But I'm determined to grow. I'm determined to grow. I'm determined to be better. And I'm going to call me out on whatever. Kill the comparisons, y'all, and maybe we'll go there. I've been saying I was going to talk about comparison for a while. I don't know. I don't know when. I don't know what. I just want to stay open to God's leading. And when it's time, we'll come back to it. But whatever you do, Continue to be encouraged. Continue to feed your faith. Continue to listen to people who charge you and who energize you and who help you navigate through all the things that you're going through, because I promise you, greater is ahead. Just keep pushing. This has been One More Minute with Marcy. I'll be back tomorrow with another moment of momentum producing motivation. Until then, stay encouraged. And remember, you gotta flutter before you can fly. But flying is in your future. I love y'all.